3 weeks ago, people were surprised that Robredo accepted her being hired for the ICAD post. Now, I ask you, does it come as any surprise that she's now being fired from the ICAD?
Well, it's really a surprise. I mean, if I were the president, I would have just allowed her to continue her job. But of course, the president has his own reasons. But honestly, it was not something expected from the vice president to even accept the job. Kasi at the moment it was announced, ang daming mga hesitation, ang daming comment from the people working with the vice president. And so for a while I thought,
I think whether it was a
she's
trap
not
or
going,
not.
she's, alam mo sa politika lahat yan may trap eh. So hindi, sa akin, it doesn't make sense for you to say, it's a trap so don't take it. I mean, it's already there. I might as well just use it.
But what about this firing?
Well,
I
yun
mean,
na nga.
3 weeks into it and she's gone.
Well, in the first place, if you are appointed to a position, whether opposition or not, hindi ba magpakita ka muna dun sa appointing authority?
Okay.
Magpa-brief ka muna. Second, yung question na hindi siya pinagtitiwalaan, the question is, did she even show that she could even trust those people she's supposed to be working with? Like the uniform services, for example. At the outset, there's already, indication that she's not willing to, at the very least, show willing to work as a team. Yung sabi, wala daw cabinet rank. You don't need a cabinet rank, for God's sake. You're the vice president. Second of all, the work of ICAD is quite clear. It's policy making. So you don't even have, question, for example, bakit mo kailangan magpunta sa media and sabihin mo, nangihingi ka ng informasyon left and right? Kasama ka na nga doon. Miyembro ka policy making ba? You don't even have to tell the world that you're asking for this. You just wait for the information to get to you or ask the information silently.
Yes, sir. But in the case of the high-value targets, it was Aquino who made the disclosure that Robredo was asking for the list. And it was not Robredo herself.
Kahit pa. Ang problema nga dito kasi, kahit na anong tingnan mo, politika kasi. So they belong to the same group. So, however which way you try to see it, the vice president could have said, I asked for information, but I'm not going to tell you that this is the kind of information I asked. Para at least, she could have effectively distanced herself from the previous president.
Are you saying that from the get-go, it really wasn't clear what her positioning, what her messaging was with regards to this?
Exactly, kasi hindi pa nga alam kung anong purpose, bakit ka in-appoint, anong marching orders mo. Kasi kahit na anong sabihin mo, the appointing power is the president. So there's a reason why the president appointed her to that position. No? I mean, considering the many pronouncements she had and the people working with her had before the appointment, I mean, probably the president was thinking, sige nga, meron ka palang magagandang idea, let's try to put it to good use and find out whether it's going
because
to
there were two
useful.
I mean, there were two distinct lines coming out from the side of the vice president. On the one hand, sinabi niya, sige, tinatanggap ko, haharapin natin yan. Gusto kong tumulong. We all want to win this war on drugs. On the other hand, you can't discount everything all that was going on behind her, around her, because, as we say, shorthand sa media, the vice president's camp, which is everybody else, her advisors, are saying, gagawin namin to, pero alam naming trap to, or alam naming wala magko-cooperate, and so on. And so you're saying that with all of those, it's hard to dichotomize alin ba dito yung messaging niya.
Yun na nga, at the get-go, as I've said, no, whether it's a trap or not, it's still something, it's a gesture coming from the president. To my mind, sa politika, kahit nga sa showbiz, sabi nga nila pag, whatever it is that makes you popular, no, negative or positive, it's an opportunity for you to use it. Any publicity is good publicity.
But it wasn't as if we didn't know where she was coming from. From the start, she said, this drug war needs to be. We need to tone down the human rights violations, and we need to tweak it.
Exactly, but again, if I were the vice president, I accepted the job. I tried to work it out within the team. Pero yung umpisa pa lang, you'll be throwing your weight around how it is going to be taken by the members of the team.